My sister hijacked my graduation party mic and humiliated me with lies. Months later, she was dragged from court in handcuffs, screaming my name. At my graduation party, my sister took the microphone and told a room full of 50 people that I cheated my way through college. She said I paid someone to write my thesis. She said I slept with a professor for a grade. None of it was true. 8 months later, she was dragged out of a courtroom in handcuffs, screaming my name after I sued her for defamation and won. My sister's name is Celeste. She's 2 years older. She dropped out of community college after 1 semester and has resented my education ever since. When I got into a 4-year university on a partial scholarship, she told our parents I was wasting their money. When I made the dean's list, she said the standards must be low. When I graduated with honors in biochemistry, she couldn't handle it. Mom and dad threw me a graduation party at their house. Backyard setup, 50 people, a DJ who doubled as an MC. There was a small stage area with a microphone for toasts. Dad gave a speech. Mom cried. My best friend Nina said beautiful things about our 4 years together. Then Celeste walked up to the microphone. Nobody stopped her. She was my sister. People assumed she was there to say something kind. She held the mic with both hands and smiled. I just want to say something real about my little sister. Everyone here is so proud of her degree, but I think you should know how she got it. The music stopped. People turned to look. She paid someone to write her senior thesis. I saw the emails, and she got her grade in organic chemistry by sleeping with her professor. Everyone in the department knew about it. I just think if we're going to celebrate, we should celebrate the truth. She put the microphone down and walked off the stage. The yard was silent. 50 people staring at me. My mom had her hand over her mouth. Dad was frozen. Nina was the first one to move. She stood up and said, loud enough for everyone, "That's a lie. I was in every study group with her for 4 years. She earned every grade she got, but the damage was done." People were whispering. Some left early. My aunt pulled mom aside and asked if it was true. My cousin texted his wife about it from the party. By the next morning, the story had spread to extended family in 3 states. I spent the first week in shock. The second week, I was angry. The third week, I called a lawyer. Her name was Denise. She specialized in defamation. I told her everything. She asked me one question. Do you have witnesses? I had 50. Denise filed a defamation lawsuit. The claim was straightforward. Celeste had made false statements of fact, publicly, to a room of people, with the intent to damage my reputation. She accused me of academic fraud and sexual misconduct. Both claims were provably false. My thesis advisor provided a sworn statement that my work was entirely my own, including revision logs, meeting notes, and plagiarism reports. My organic chemistry professor, a 62-year-old married woman named Dr. Albright, submitted a statement confirming that the accusation was fabricated and that she'd never had a personal relationship with any student. The university provided my full academic record, every grade, every evaluation, every honor earned on merit. Celeste didn't hire a lawyer at first. She told the family I was being ridiculous and that the lawsuit would get thrown out. She told mom I was tearing the family apart. Mom called me. Can't you just let it go? She told 50 people I committed academic fraud and slept with a professor. That's a crime in some states. No, I can't let it go. She's your sister. She's a liar who tried to destroy my reputation at my own graduation party. The fact that she's my sister makes it worse, not better. Celeste eventually hired a lawyer 2 weeks before the trial. Her defense was that she was expressing an opinion and that she believed it to be true. Denise dismantled that in 20 minutes. Opinions are protected. Specific factual claims are not. Saying, I think my sister's degree is questionable, is an opinion. Saying, she paid someone to write her thesis and slept with her professor is a statement of fact, and it was false. The judge ruled in my favor. Celeste was ordered to pay $42,000 in damages, covering emotional distress, therapy costs, and reputational harm. She was also ordered to issue a written retraction to every family member who attended the party. When the judge read the amount, Celeste stood up and started screaming. This is insane! She's my sister! I was telling the truth! The judge told her to sit down. She didn't. She turned to me and yelled, "You're going to regret this! You think a piece of paper makes you better than me? You're nothing!" The bailiff approached her. She pulled her arm away. "Don't touch me!" 2 officers escorted her out of the courtroom in handcuffs. She was screaming my name as the doors closed. She was held for contempt and released the next morning. The written retraction arrived in family mailboxes 2 weeks later. It was 1 paragraph, clearly written by her lawyer, stating that the claims made at the graduation party were false and that she retracted them in full. Dad called me after he received it. He said, "I should have stopped her at the microphone." You should have. I didn't know what she was going to say. Nobody stops her, Dad. That's the problem. Nobody ever has. Celeste still owes me the $42,000. She's made 2 payments so far. The retraction letter is framed in my office at work, not because I'm proud of what happened in that courtroom, because I'm proud of the degree she tried to take from me. It's real. It always was. And now that's in writing too.